Ladies and gentlemen, do yourselves a favor. Call up the squad, get the money out of the parents' book bag, because guess what? The Scholastic Book Fair is in town, baby. We're all getting Lamborghini posters! Now, for those that don't know, this is Saturday Morning Cartoons, the greatest new podcast in the world. I'm your host, Doug. That is Ray. If you need someone to have the best fantasy league and little league basketball, the greatest coach, ref in the state of Arkansas, I'm telling you, hit him up. He's going to win a championship for the Hogs. Lord knows we need it. We got Ray. How you doing, my friend?
Jesus. Personally, Book Fair, Darren McFadden, that was my go-to poster.
Oh.
Because they in Arkansas, of course.
Yes.
Of course, you got the number 5 poster.
Yes.
But then, even when he went to Oakland, for some reason, the damn book fairs would have his Oakland poster. Dude, had to buy it, too.
100%.
Yeah.
Got to represent.
Had to get it.
That's such a deep cut for, like, people that are our age that are just like, oh, man. I remember the Scholastic Book Fair.
Damn right.
Do you remember, like, the monkey face erasers and stuff like that?
Yeah,
man.
Knickknacks.
Yes,
yeah,
dude. Those are
good shit.
I bought all of the Spiderwick Chronicles and stuff like that. I have a few Vladimir Todd books. I think I had 2 of them that I got from the book fair.
Did.
The rest I took from my school.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we just have a great day. It's the sun is shining. Ray and Doug finally had some time together, and it's been a little bit sooner than you would expected. We saw Mario. I decided to refund my tickets and not spend the money on the Nicolas Cage Renfield movie tonight because I'm smarter than that. Sorry, I just did. Universal made it. I love Nicolas Cage, but Universal made it. Not doing it. Yeah, we have so much to talk about. It's been an absolute pleasure with everyone giving the good feedback on the Mario review, on the clips, the whole nine, that we just decided to kick it into full gear with. We're both editing and attempting to do everything now. We're going to give you more video games, reactions. We're going to watch full episodes of things just to get back into the original view that we had like in the first episode with Young Justice. So thank you guys so much for your patience. And we're sorry it's been such a late upload for just other episodes, but we're getting back into the grind and we appreciate all your support. Everything's coming soon. We can't wait. Now Mario did incredible.
It is the highest grossing everything.
Like,
it's just first in all the categories.
Everything.
Yeah.
Like, it beat World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
I don't remember that being a good movie. Did you watch it?
No, I did not watch it.
I don't. Hey, people in the comments, let me know if you saw and or liked the World of Warcraft movie, because I remember watching it, but I wasn't like, this is groundbreaking.
Oh yeah.
Because I had already seen Avatar. That's what it kind of seemed like to me, to an extent. Obviously not, because there was different tribes from the World of Warcraft lore, and I played the game, so I understood. But it was still like, I saw Avatar. I don't care about this. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Like, and that was a time for when people weren't caring about world creating movies. You know what I mean? Like universe leading like the whole thing. Like they could have gotten so much more out of that entire universe.
For sure.
I don't think Pixar I don't think anyone else could have done it, or I don't think DreamWorks could have made Mario as good as Illumination.
No. I think it's great. Yeah. I mean, Mario's opening wasn't it just like Mario's opening was the highest film ever, like
one of
the whole run or something for all animated movies. Yeah. It's like they're just insane.
Like, it was beating a lot of like live action shit too for records that you're just like,
yeah.
What the fuck?
It's crazy.
And
I did not like. Of course, Nintendo and Mario.
Yeah.
Like, but that kind of name, like brand recognition and pull, like that is insane. The numbers.
Yeah, like everyone thought like Sonic was cool, but no one expected.
Right.
No one could have saw Sonic doing this. You know what I mean? Seeing Mario do this was astronomical. Yeah. It was something like, imagine all of those critics right now.
Yeah.
They've all lost their jobs, surely, because the movie it was
like really poorly rated by pros,
by the
experts.
Pros. I'll tell you what, we've already been calling stuff for James Gunn. We already said Mario was incredible before it even dropped, like, and it was the greatest animation fucking movie ever, grossing. So why don't you let us go review movies? All right, just let us go pay us to go out there. Yep. We'll give you honest reviews. All right, I'll see every single thing.
Flash early. Somebody hit me.
Oh my goodness, bro.
I'm ready to see it, bro.
Let me watch it with Tom Cruise as well. I don't even care.
Yeah.
I won't ask him a single question. I just want to be next to him. And if he puts his hand on the armchair, I'm going to put my hand on the armchair. And that way our hands can touch. Like, oh, I'm so sorry, Mr. Cruise. And then I know he'll be nice. Like, it's all right. And then by the fourth time I do it, he's going to have his security remove me to another aisle. Because I'm just going to be like, oh, sorry. Just that way we can have the meet cute. Anyway. Man, it's so incredible, like all the people that geared up for this fucking movie.
Yep.
And we're not gonna shit talk there. But the fandom that came together for this was just
all ages, all
bro,
backgrounds,
everyone.
all fucking cultures.
It was amazing.
I didn't know Mario was in the streets like that. Holy shit.
Dude, Mario been in the streets like that, dog.
Oh, fuck. I mean.
So now they're talking about sequels, obviously.
Of course.
Yeah. Just 100%. Ooh, fun fact, you guys. Smoking a roach doink. But, yeah, so they're already talking about a Mario sequel and trilogy. They're already talking about it.
Bro, did they announce, like, confirmed anything?
Nope.
I know they did post-credit scenes of shit, but I wonder, like, what is their... Do you think they go with a Mario sequel, or do you think they try to capitalize on another IP? Because Legend of Zelda, to a much less degree than Mario, does have, like, that same each generation of fans.
Yes.
Like, they could make a badass...
They can make an
like
incredible
Legend of Zelda.
Illumination, you think?
See, I don't even know enough about... See, I don't know.
Despicable Me and Sing.
Right.
Those are the two things that they were known for.
Yeah.
I think they'll do a sequel. I think genuinely 6 movies, 100%. Got to have a giant climactic thing because they can't have. They got to have more than just Bowser being the villain. Because if Bowser's just the main villain of the whole thing to an extent, right?
Yeah.
Of just all the Mario lore, it's always been Bowser.
Right. Kind of did that episode.
Well, now
movie 1.
You have other villains that you forgot about, such as, Wario and Waluigi.
Yeah.
And then you have the Kid Bowser.
Yeah.
And then, there's that's already 3 different movies that you can do where Bowser's in the third movie, Wario and Luigi are with Bowser, and that's the third and the final piece of the trilogy. And at the end of the trilogy, last second, the fucking one of the little Luma Lees come down. You realize it's the same one from the first movie. It's a little fucked up in the head, and then you hear, "Sorry, he's been a little messed up since the war." And then it's Rosalina from Mario Galaxy, and then all of a sudden, boom, another 3 movies where they go to outer space, and then you're like, "Whoa!" You know what I mean? It's just there's 6 movies right there. It can write itself. You know what I mean? Like
bro, we need a job. We need a job in movies. This is ridiculous. You just planned a whole cinematic universe and fucking off the top of your head.
Dude,
10 seconds.
Dude, people are already like fanboying about like who should play Wario and Luigi.
Yeah.
People are talking about Pedro Pascal to voice.
He's just a hot name right now,
dude.
bro.
But he's so good.
No, he's great. Of course he is.
Yeah.
He's great, but I mean,
you never expected Seth Rogen to be Donkey Kong.
I know. Upon reflection, I have watched the movie again. The worst voice in the movie, it was Luigi. It was Charlie Day. Charlie Day was the worst voice actor in the movie, in my opinion. Like,
I'll put that.
You didn't hear Chris Pratt except for 1 or 2 times. You didn't, like, it was, it was Mario, but it was just fucking Charlie Day. The whole time. And I guess I didn't really register it as much watching it the first time, but the second time, it was just like, damn.
Yeah, because we were so pissed off by the people behind us.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a little bit of a...
I didn't expect him to be the worst voice acting.
But also, if he's the worst...
Sure.
It's still the highest grossing animated movie. You know what I mean? So something worked. Which is just outstanding.
God damn, I love a roach blunt, bro.
Dude, a roach one is just so fucking
There's nothing
good.
worse, but also better. Like, it's the...
Right when it hits, it's so fucking... Delicioso.
Yep.
Num, 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 num. Delicioso. Shout out to my Dora fans from back in the day. So I want to talk about what... Mario has just been incredible. Pedro Pascal could be Wario. This is a genuine fan petition for Andrew Schultz of the Flagrant Podcast to play the voice of Waluigi.
Waluigi? Okay, that's pretty funny.
Give it to Pete Davidson.
Yeah.
Give it to Pete Davidson. Sorry, guys.
That's a realistic.
Give it to Pete Davidson, please.
Of course.
Oh, that'd be so great. Now, we'll get off the Mario kick because this is Lad's last episode.
That's true.
I want to get into Creature Commandos because the James Gunn show that he's making just released their cast.
Yeah, that's like the first. He's dropping official cast lists, which is like the first big thing he's really done since the partial season 1 announcement or whatever the fuck you called it, phase 1.
Besides that, and him announcing he's going to direct Superman.
Oh, true.
Yeah,
that was a big.
So this is incredible.
It's a cool cast list.
It really is.
I don't know the Creature Commando characters very well, but
not in the slightest.
You know, I know David Harbour and Alan Tudyk, and that's more than most most movies or whatever I would know. So
more than what they give out.
Yeah.
I think it'll be really, really fucking good.
Yeah, I think it's so.
You think it's gonna be HBO Max?
Well, that's just Max now.
Did it finally it finally conform?
A couple days ago, it was.
Oh, no shit. Max. With Discovery, okay,
which is a crazy decision because HBO is a pretty big brand name to just rip out of your streaming service.
Yeah, but now to be called Max, but here's the thing. They've been dealing with that with Discovery for like past like 6-7 months of trying to figure out a name.
Really?
For all their shit because it was Discovery Go or Discovery Plus Go,
and then
it was HBO and it was HBO Go, and then it was just HBO Max now.
What a clusterfuck.
Yeah, and so now all the streaming services are just trying to compare with Disney. Yeah. But now Marvel's fucking up, and all they have is Star Wars at Disney Plus that's really like doing well. Fun fact. Bet the fans didn't know this. You probably saw it on one ad on your TikTok or Instagram. You know they made a new Journey to the Center of the Earth for Disney Plus? It's a TV show.
No.
Cool. Glad you didn't, because it's dubbed over. Because I want to say it's a Spanish version.
What the fuck?
The CGI looks worse than a Disney Plus.
Really? What in the fuck?
It looks worse than a Disney Channel show, like Hannah Montana era.
No.
Like the animation looks real fucking bad.
And they made this like this past couple years?
It comes out in May.
Oh, it's not out yet.
No, I saw the trailer.
Just the trailer.
I was livid. I was like, what the fuck is
it.
No, of course you didn't, because Disney Plus didn't want people to know. They didn't want people to know that they're fucking up like that. They're like, yeah, we got The Little Mermaid and Peter Pan and Wendy, which is gonna be incredible. They dropped another trailer for that. Jude Law is Captain Hook.
I don't think I know Jude Law.
Oh, you can come back as an anal bead. You can come back as Jude Law.
If you're an asshole, you're gonna come back as a cockroach or a worm or a fucking anal bead. Okay? If you're a man and you act heroic, you'll come back as an eagle. You'll come back as a dragon. You'll come back as Jude Law.
Fuck Brie Larson. Yeah. Speaking of Brie Larson, the Marvels.
Yeah. I heard. Now I didn't watch it because I don't give a fuck about Marvel.
Yes, go ahead.
But the reception I got on TikTok or whatever, on TikTokers, was that the trailer was better than the last couple. Like it felt more like its own thing than trying to fit into the multiverse kind of thing. But it was at the same time like the most disliked Marvel movie trailer on YouTube of all time.
Yes.
Which is.
Yes.
How do those coexist?
Well, because Brie Larson sucks and people hate her as an actress. Marvel castmates.
Is that real?
That's not just.
I don't know who the fuck Brie Larson is.
That's not just me being like, I don't like Pedro Pascal until he does something I think is good enough, and I'm like, fuck yeah, that's a good fucking move. I fucks with that.
Yeah.
Brie Larson's just not doing a goddamn thing, and she's Captain Marvel. It's not about the issue of making Captain Marvel a girl. I love it. That's what you did in the later comics. You made Miss Marvel from it because she's a fanatic of Captain Marvel. No issues with that in the slightest. My issue is that Brie Larson sucks as a person and an actress. It's like Armie Hammer.
What did she do?
She's just a very cold, like mean fucking person. Like Chris Hemsworth does not like her. Chris Hemsworth is the nicest person.
Tough to work with.
Yes, like yeah.
Kind of shit. Like I've got no respect for that.
Yeah, exactly. Like Chris Hemsworth is the nicest person on the fucking planet. All right.
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't fucking like her. I don't. You know,
that's got to tell you a lot about a person. Yeah.
However, the other two cast members who play Monica Rambeau and Kamala Khan in this, are going to be fantastic. Monica Rambeau is a character from the WandaVision series who got her powers. She's the daughter of Captain Rambeau, who was Captain Marvel's friend in the first movie. She plays Photon, powers that she got from the WandaVision show. Go back and watch it. Kamala Khan plays Miss Marvel, a fanatic girl who gets her powers from a bangle and part of a mutant gene that you later find out in the show. She's actually an Inhuman in the comics, but they made it mutants because that's where they're going in that direction. Now, this movie essentially is about all three of their powers being interlocked and linked to where it's a giant clusterfuck of like, huh? They're fighting a villain of someone from Guardians of the Galaxy franchise to an extent, that type of lore. And all their powers are supposed to coexist together, make sense with part of Monica's story, Miss Marvel, and finally, I think, wrap up Brie Larson's entire contract with Marvel. Please. So that's what the movie will be about. It's already got delayed from June to November, so I bet it will drop February of next year. I can't wait to see you guys in theaters for it. This has been a really bad Doug review. Mia Goth, for those of you who don't know, she was in X and Pearl. It was a 2-part movie. It was a prequel and a sequel. I don't know. For A24, weird as fuck movies. Doesn't matter. Sure. She has now joined the Blade franchise movie, like the new movie coming out.
Oh, nice.
We'll see whenever that fucking comes out. It's a fucking mess is what it is.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
Yeah, they've already gotten 2 different directors. Mahershala Ali gave them a new script and they loved it. So that's what they're working on right now. Oh, cool. So that's where we've been at with that. It's a fucking shit show if you ask me.
Dude, speaking of shit shows, this fucking kill the Justice League or whatever, the Suicide Squad. What a fucking nightmare. Delayed again to February. Like, it was already it looks like shit already.
Yeah.
Like the whole concept of always online and Harley Quinn and Captain Boomerang using guns the whole game is just such a fucking weird
shit cop out.
Weird decision. It's like it's already shitty. Like no one's excited and they keep just delaying. I don't know.
And we're just like, all right, cool. I guess we'll wait to not buy your goddamn game.
Right.
I wish it was gonna be better.
Why can't? It's just so simple. It's like just make a fucking
good game.
Like it is so simple. Like why can't anybody make a good superhero game? Like the Avengers game that just came out. They've already dropped support for it and it's completely. Like, it's so goddamn simple. Just make it fun to punch things with Superman. Like, it's so fucking simple. You don't have to make it hard. Nobody wants to play as Captain Boomerang and kill the Flash. Like, you want to play as the fucking Justice League.
You want to play as the Flash.
And you want to wreck these supervillains, bro. No one wants to be the fucking Suicide Squad in a game. Like, just make a good fucking game. It's so easy. There are so many, you could just reskin. Like, it's just hire a good fucking company to make your game and let them make a good game.
Let Square Enix take a hold of it.
Dude.
Watch what they do to your life. Watch the fucking money come in, big dog.
Maybe that is a gross oversimplification of how the business side of making a good video game works, but
I think
whatever decisions they're making in that boardroom
is wrong
to get us where we're at. Everybody but fucking Insomniac is doing a goddamn shitty job.
Yeah,
you know they're doing fucking, and even them. Spider-Man 2 is supposed to come out this year, and there's not even a gameplay trailer.
No, not yet.
And it's supposed to come out this year.
Yeah.
There's like 6 months left in this year.
Yeah.
It's so fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like the whole...
It's Sony, man. What do you... It's Sony and Insomniac. I don't know. Sony...
They're doing good work, though. Spider-Man, Miles Morales, it was good shit.
We do... Ray texted me a week or two ago, and he was like, yeah, I just beat Spider-Man. And I was like, fuck yeah, man. Like, I'm so happy for him. Like, maybe 3 days later, he messaged me again. And he was like, yeah, I beat Miles Morales. I'm fucking livid. It was short. It was the shortest fucking thing ever. It should have been a goddamn DLC. Dude. And I was like, yeah, I know. It was ridiculous. The suits were incredible. The game, the swing
Wonderful.
Style.
Oh, I loved it.
All amazing.
Everything was... I loved how inexperienced he was.
Yes.
Like, seeing the little shit, like how he got better at landing throughout the 4 hours or whatever it took me to beat it. Fuck you. DLC shit. Yeah, it was great. I think that was... I don't know.
It was genuinely a great game. Short, but
It was
great.
really
game.
short. Yeah.
Yeah.
I loved it though. It was good stuff.
Oh man, we'll take a brief switch to Star Wars because I didn't think we'd talk about this, but Daisy Ridley is coming back to be Rey.
Yeah. I saw.
Apparently, it's going to be set 15 years after the events of Rise of Skywalker, and she's rebuilding the Jedi Order.
Oh, interesting.
Which means I'll be first in line at the theaters because that's the big thing that I don't go to. I don't watch Star Wars movies anymore because I don't care about the 2 Jedi you have. I don't care.
Sense.
Star Wars, give me Jedi. Call it a knockoff Star. It's a knockoff Star Trek if you take out all the goddamn Jedi. It's that simple. If it's only people going pew 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 pew, go fuck yourself. You're on the USS Enterprise and you can suck my dick. Okay? I'm sensing a current of you sucking balls. Boom, Star Trek reference. It's just a disappointment. Those last couple movies were upsetting. The Mandalorian is really good. I'm not going to knock that because they still have part of the Darksaber. I enjoy the lore of the Mandalorians. My issue with is all this politician bullshit that they keep trying to give us like we give a fuck. We don't care about Andor. Han Solo, that movie sucked so fucking bad. Oh my goodness. Just give us the good stuff. Give us a Mace Windu movie. Give us a young Mace Windu movie, if that. Just give us Jedis. It's so upsetting that you have to give us, like, the animated one. Like, sorry, dog. It's just, it really frustrates me because, like, The Mandalorian will show flashbacks to, like, Order 66, and that's the only scene you get of, like, Jedi, and you're just like,
yep.
I miss it.
That's how I feel in Avatar with the Airbenders. Like you just want that.
You want it back.
You want to get that cool ass
like
culture, like in its heyday.
And like if you think the politician stuff brings you money, bring in some fucking Jedi. Bring in multiple, like more than 2. Oh, more than 2 Jedi.
Dude, what do you think of the Mandalorian show?
Incredible.
I saw a tweet today that said the Mandalorian is just as a carbon copy of how Happy Days happened. It was like a show about somebody else first, but then the fan favorite was the Fawn. So then the show got built around Grogu.
Yeah.
It was just like a bunch of 1-to-1 of how like Happy Days and the Mandalorian are like the same fucking show.
Now it's about the Fawns. You know,
exactly.
And now Mandalorian is about Grogu.
Yeah, exactly.
Or Baby Yoda. It's a really good show. Like I was genuinely impressed. Jon Favreau made it, aka Happy Hogan, from Marvel, my dog. He also directed The Lion King and Elf. Yeah. So
I didn't know about Elf.
Yeah, that's nuts.
That's an old one.
It's insane to see where he went.
Yeah,
he's like,
what progression,
dude. Incredible acting stuff. He was also an actor in The Replacements, the movie where Keanu Reeves is a football player. He's like he's a quarterback. Oh, dude. Oh, it's free on YouTube. I'm gonna send you the link. It's so good. Every time I watch it, it's amazing. Right. Who's the? Do you remember the original Lex Luthor in like the old school Superman movies?
No, I don't.
He plays the coach of the team.
Oh my god,
it's so good. But yeah. Anyway. Star Wars is going to be good, hopefully, because they might have Jedi. If they don't, then you can go fuck yourself for another 8 movies. Sorry. Ahsoka will be great, because it's all about Ahsoka.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. I want to talk about this real quick and brief, because I don't really give a fuck about her or the franchise anymore if they do this.
What's up?
They're making a Harry Potter series now.
Oh, yeah.
That's
faithful retelling that's just recasting and then telling the same story?
Yeah. Okay, I guess.
All right.
So that means we're going to get 8 episodes that are an hour and 20 minutes apiece that are going to be the first book of the first season.
Yeah.
Yep. And it's going to be real fucking shit. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. The VFX, everything's going to be phenomenal.
Sure.
But fans aren't going to like it because fuck you. How dare you?
Who owns Harry Potter? Like, who makes that? Like, Warner Brothers is Lord of the Rings or whatever.
I want to say it's Warner Brothers.
Does Warner Brothers have Harry Potter too?
I want to say yes.
Damn.
Because they were already talking about wanting to do reboots or do continuations of those stories because people loved them.
Gotcha.
because they saw the fucking success of Lord of the Rings of Power, whatever the fuck it was. If that did well, I don't remember if it did well or not. I didn't watch it.
Didn't either.
I saw the other ones. Saw Smog. Saw The Hobbit. All the other shit. Oh, that's right. The cast. All the cast is down to come back for Shrek 5. What are your thoughts?
Do it. They're making good shit, man.
Dude,
like
Puss in Boots. The last Puss in Boots was incredible.
Yeah. Especially if they went stylistically a different way for Shrek 5. You know, just did some crazy off the wall bullshit. Like that would be.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm down for Shrek in any capacity. Shrek or side characters. Like we all fuck with Shrek.
Eddie Murphy said he would do a series.
Really?
Yeah, he would do a donkey spinoff.
You know, if anything, if any movie is ever gonna rival this fucking Mario movie, it's gonna be a new badass Shrek movie. Yep. Then like if they updated the art and shit, like style, you know, like did a cool new fresh style on Shrek, I think it could do
like how
Mario
they did with the last Puss in Boots movie compared to the first one. Yeah, it's completely the art style.
Not afraid to change. Yeah, I loved that.
They were like, we saw what Across the Spider-Verse is doing, and we want to rival that.
Yep.
And it's so fucking good. Oh, that Puss in Boots movie was so good, dog. I was so happy. So yeah, Shrek 5, please give us that. That would be amazing. Speaking of cast members wanting to return. They returned already because Donald Glover has confirmed that he is in the Community movie.
Nice.
And that just brings a lot of joy to my heart.
Bro, I love his relationship with the Community
group.
All
his co-hosts.
Like, I saw over COVID they did a podcast on Zoom, and he was on there and he said something like, why don't y'all ever invite me to this shit? Y'all better not have a group chat without me. It was awkward silence. And he was like, y'all fucking have a group chat without me, don't you?
Yeah. They were like, well, we didn't expect, I don't know, super megastar Donald Glover to respond to us. And he was like, no, I love you guys.
Yeah, exactly.
And they were
like, I fucking love that.
And the second that happened, it's almost, you could see Joel McHale's eyes going like, and now the movie's here.
Yeah,
I'm like,
we got him. Goddamn right.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, let's do it. Like it was that simple.
Let's do it.
I
love it.
I think it's gonna be amazing. I think it'll be better than the Blue Mountain State movie. I think it'll be better than.
Oh, I never watched the Blue Mountain State movie.
Real bad. Netflix did it.
How long after the series? Was it like?
Yeah.
Way after.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like Thad had. They all don't look like they're even pretending to be in college anymore. Does that make sense? In the first 3 seasons, they don't look like college players.
Sure.
But it's so long that they definitely aged out of even attempting to go for those roles anymore.
Really? Okay.
You know what I mean? Like yeah. And it's just like motherfucker, dude. Like Craig Shiloh
he was already Reacher at that point, trying to go back to Thad Castle.
Not even that. Like he was about to be Raphael in the live action. Like he was already doing bigger things.
It was just so. They were already so.
The
far
Kickstarter
past it,
took off, and then Netflix was like, "We'll do it." And we're like, "Yes!" Like Craig Shiloh came back, the guy who played Cyborg, he played Cyborg, right in the Smallville.
I don't know. It seems like.
I think I'm wrong. Maybe I couldn't tell you, but he came back for the movie and was just showing off his abs the entire movie. That was it. He didn't have much speaking role except for that. He's like, all right. But yeah, that's really all I wanted to talk to you about.
Yeah.
Honestly, like I was so excited that Donald Glover said he's gonna be in the Community movie. I can't believe we didn't talk about that for 45 minutes. But man, it's going to be a great year.
It'll be great.
Because COVID restrictions are finally letting up fully. We're about to get all the good content again. They keep pushing back Marvel, which means DC is just going to take over. Thank you, James Gunn. Yeah.
Let's go Blue Beetle.
Let's go Blue Beetle. We'll see you guys in August.
Ezra, but I want the Flash to make $1 billion.
100%.
And it will.
Oh. Yeah, man, that's really all I have. Thank you so much for coming by, dog. I appreciate you. Ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching this. Hug your loved ones, drink plenty of water, and please remember, Just get comfy and enjoy life, man. It's just real simple. I don't have that good of an outro today, so we're just gonna relax.